I feel like, Sinatra, in my time, modern day Sinatra, so, I try to live up to that, I get possessed by the spirits. So
My book is that, and I wanted to thank you because you let me come on your show and sing. And
that was,
a lot of my book is about my wanting to sing ever since I was a little girl, and my family lied to me and told me that I was better than Shirley Temple, and I believed them.
See, you're not helping a kid when you do that.
No, and I totally believed them and everything. And then when I was 6, all of a sudden, I was a has-been, and they started to, tell my younger cousin that she was...
she was the real singer?
Yeah, and it, really upset me, so I, summoned Satan, and I write about how I made it...
Where do you summon Satan in the book?
It's in the chapter called Eat, Pray, Love, Conjure Satan. And when I was 12 years old, I signed a deal with Satan in my room, and I was...
CBS doesn't condone this.
Wait a minute. Because I wanted to get famous no matter what, and, then I forgot that I had this deal with Satan and everything, and then I got really famous. And then one day I, had this tragic singing accident at
yes, I remember that, yeah.
And I realized then that Satan was coming for my soul. So, yeah, he wanted me to pay up. So the book is about that and how at the end I invite Satan to dinner at Spago. And
you should... He's there most nights, but you should...
No, but wait, and I asked him to, give me a refinance on my soul thing. And so that works out. It has a happy ending.
Oh, so you and Satan are good then?
Yeah, Satan, I have to say it's really cool because I totally...
Satan is not true. You can't say that on CBS.
I didn't say that. I said I lure him in, see.
Peace, y'all. Peace. I want to talk about a few things today. I want to discuss the topic of entertainers that break the oath. Okay. This happens a lot in entertainment. A lot of times it happens in front of us, and we don't even realize what's going on. Okay. So first, I'm going to define what the word oath means. Okay. So oath is a solemn, usually formal calling upon God or a God to witness to the truth of what one says, or to witness that one sincerely intends to do what one says. Okay? So basically, you're agreeing to follow suit. Okay? You're agreeing that what you say is honest. All right? And there are penalties for breaking an oath. Okay? There are a lot of penalties for breaking an oath. Okay? This happens a lot to a lot of entertainers, even the ones on the lower levels. People that decide to break the oath, usually are struck with penalties. Okay, years ago you had Little Kim that stood on the stand and lied to the judge. Now, some may say that was a real thing to do, but when you work for these organizations, that's a big no-no, okay? So when you notice these artists doing the lip over the mouth in a shh manner, shh, don't say nothing, that's to show you that, they've taken an oath, all right, to keep secrecy. All right, that they won't say nothing. They won't tell what goes on behind closed doors. It's to keep you blind. All right. A lot of people don't understand this, that you gotta get down with somebody to get in there, and people ask me this all the time. Yo, Jay, do you have to get down with an organization? No, you don't have to. So when these people realize what goes on, and they're a part of it at first. All right, they're a part of it at first. Okay, and after a while they get tired. They get tired of misleading people. They get tired of waking up every day and not and feeling that void of unhappiness. Okay, because when you do these things, there's an emptiness that you deal with. Okay, when they start to see you rebelling and not following suit like you said you would in this oath, you agreed to these terms. Okay, there are penalties behind this. Okay, so you start to see a lot of these entertainers being locked up or scandals come out. All right, when they decide to follow suit, the allegations are all of a sudden gone. All right? Let's think about it. When the first time R. Kelly was accused of this, right? I was in high school. I remember. It was 2002. 2002. This was the first time. Maybe earlier than that, 2001, I think. Okay? R. Kelly did not see a day in jail. I mean, that court case went on and went on. It went on. It went on for years. For years. R. Kelly is still doing music while the case is going on. He's making hit records. Right? Nobody gave a damn that R. Kelly did what he did to that woman and saw him on camera. Nobody cared, right? The evidence is there, right? We make fun of these situations. That's because he got in line. That case was swept right under the rug. Okay? That case was swept right under the rug. All right? So you ask yourself, but why all of a sudden, almost 10 years later, now y'all want to come for R. Kelly and lock him up? R. Kelly is not following suit anymore. And he broke down in that interview with Gayle King. Okay? That was him saying, I'm tired of this. All right? I'm tired of this. You got to understand, these are normal people. Okay? Whatever they do, whatever agreements that they do to get where they are, they're still normal people. All right? They're still normal. I'm going to talk about something else also. Blackballing in the industry. Blackballing happens in everyday life, even employment, regular employment. Blackballing is something that should be illegal. It should be illegal, but it's not. Okay. So basically, blackballing is when somebody in a higher position prevents someone else in a lower position from progressing, stopping this person financially. But yeah, blackballing is something that's a tactic used. I would say that this is probably something that was started with the Willie Lynch era. You know what I'm saying? Crab in the barrel mentality. Keeping one individual down so that they don't progress above you or whatever. Yeah, this happens a lot, man. But what I don't understand is why a lot of gatekeepers in the industry they don't allow certain people to come in. You know, that to me, I don't understand. I never understood that. If you are in a position to financially help someone, what is the point of preventing them from succeeding financially? You know, what happens is the person may go to a record label and be getting and may get a deal. A record deal may come along. Okay. Now this person that's in the office about to get the deal, someone else that person may be having an issue with, can call that label and say, hey, don't do business with them. Okay? And the deal is done. Now,
How about this? How about this? Why you got me talking? How about I can stop a record at Koch?
I believe you could.
you could know somebody that may have close connections to a person. This person, may tell you, yeah, I'm past the music to such and such, okay, and and then now you in hopes of you rubbing shoulders with this person in hopes of getting an opportunity, but the opportunity never comes, okay, and you ask yourself, why? Is it something I'm doing wrong? No, it's the person that's playing the middleman between you and that individual that you're trying to get to. Okay, so when you call yourself trying to rub shoulders with such and such, or try to rub shoulders with such and such to get to another person that's in a higher position, you're just preventing your own situation, because the middleman is not going to want you to become higher than him. So let's just say you rap, okay, and your homeboy down the street knows Meek Mill, okay, all right, and you want your homeboy to get your CD to Meek Mill or your music to Meek Mill, right? Because like they say, every sixth person knows somebody that knows somebody, okay? So somebody knows somebody, okay? So you get next to this guy, you're like, yo, man, I need you to pass my music to Meek, okay? He tells you to your face, I'll see if it's good, I'll let him see what I can do, right? But all the while, you never get nowhere. You don't get anywhere. You doing music. Yo, did he listen to it? Yeah. He said it's dope, man. He said it's dope. Okay. 9 times out of 10, your music never made it to this person. Okay. Either this individual that you're going through is possibly hating on you, or there could be a situation whereas you're just not that good, but he's afraid to tell you. So here's the thing, right? That middleman will not want you to progress above him, okay? These are things that happen all the time, because now if you become in a higher position than him, then who's going to bring him up? You understand what I'm saying? So, and then, it'll just be he's, beneath. Why would this is how most people feel. Why would I put you in a better position than me? You get what I'm saying? That's how a lot of these people think, okay? You have to understand, this is something that's been going on for ages, man. So blackballing is something that's used in the industry, and it's used in everyday life, man. A lot of us human beings are very selfish, so we have a selfish mentality. So when you're dealing with blackballing and people preventing you from progressing and saying, hey, don't do business with this guy, they're talking about you behind your back while you're not there to defend yourself. Making business plans, making decisions for you financially without your knowledge, that should be against the law, in my personal opinion. I don't think that someone else should be in control of your destiny. You get what I'm saying? That to me, that's crazy when you think about it. That someone else can control your destiny. All right, so you can have talent. Someone else may have an issue with you, okay, and they'll prevent you from feeding your family, okay, by making a phone call. And now, 5 minutes before that phone call, you was about to make $750,000 to change your life, but one person made a phone call and demise that whole situation. This is crazy when you think about it. So, hope everybody has a blessed day. You know what I mean? Stay safe out there. Peace.